Hi, I'm Susannah Cole. I run the Good Property Company. We've gone from being a little tiny kitchen table startup to doing well over 100 deals in less than 3 years. We're now 3.5 years old and growing fast. What we do, we source deals in Bristol, discounted. We're averaging between 29 and 31% discount. We run a small letting agency. We do a lot of buy to sell projects. We also do a lot of buy to keep. And I really love teaching, although we're primarily property developers and property investors ourselves. So I'm limited by my team to run one group mentoring program a year, and we do a number of buy to sell workshops. I'm going to introduce you to my team. They're pretty cool. They're pretty fab. You're going to hear about Ash, Tiffany and Jess, who are part of our core team, and we've all worked together for quite a few years now. Hope you enjoy the video.
Hello, my name's Tiffany. I work for the Good Property Company based in Bristol. I used to do lettings or work in the lettings department, and now I work in sourcing.
Hello, my name is Jessica Fish. My role is quite varied. I manage our event crew. I book our talks. Susannah travels around the country and presents at these talks, these events. I manage our group mentoring programme, which is sort of a year-long programme. And I also try my best to manage Susannah's diary and her time.
My name's Ash. I've been at TGPC with Susannah for probably just over 3 years. It was pretty tough to begin with, not gonna lie. But yeah, certainly the last 2 years have been a real interesting time for me because I've developed a lot over that time. But my background, I was an estate agent before, met Susannah whilst doing that, sold her a couple of houses, was going to change jobs and got chatting about doing this sourcing stuff. So yeah, came in and not really looked back since.
So a typical day in lettings is basically following up queries from current tenants who have either maintenance problem or struggling with a situation with another tenant, or even just booking in viewings for people who've come to Bristol to work and looking for rooms in our areas that we deal in. So just basically having a chat with them and getting them booked into the right properties. So a typical day in sourcing would be chasing Ash for his admin work. Love you. And just basically, well, what I'll be doing now is basically calling up our clients and investors and making sure that they're doing this or following the process that is needed to complete on the property that we're working with.
It varies so much that actually something might come up and you have to sort of deal with that. So it's really all about getting stuck in and being flexible and knowing how to work in the different areas of the business. There are certain jobs that, yes, I go back to, you know, I try and respond to emails and speak to clients. We might have, you know, a group mentoring client who needs a bit of advice or just need a little more information on the programme. Or I'll be speaking with new people who are sort of checking us out, like to know more about us. So I'll, you know, have a chat with them for 10, 15 minutes. And just see what the day brings, really.
So sourcing deals, there's no sort of set technique, I don't think. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's more about what you talk about with the estate agents and just not coming across like a bit of a numpty. So just a lot of phone calls, a lot of viewings and a lot of offers and a lot of hard work, really. So a typical week would normally involve me viewing maybe 30-ish properties. There are 140 or 150 estate agents in Bristol, so I tend to call most of those every week. The other agents in the posher areas like Clifton and Redland, they might get a call every 2 weeks or so, whereas my core agents will, they'll get a phone call twice a week. And that's where I get most of my deals from.
The chapel is our new office space, which will be amazing because we are totally outgrowing ourselves and we need it to breathe. It's so beautiful. It's got wood panelling. It's got the most incredible doors. I love the hallway. That's my favourite place, all the stained glass windows. Can't wait to get the ceiling off so we can see the roof properly. It's just going to be beautiful.
My best moment was probably a week ago on Thursday. I was in the office doing a bit of sourcing, and I get a phone call from Susannah and Ash letting me know that I am buying a property and now I need to go and fundraise, and they put me on the board, so I have to do it. That was one of my best moments.
So one of the best moments for me, there's a couple actually. One was doing my first buy-to-sell project as a joint venture, which made me a little bit of money. And the other thing, which is probably the biggest one, is actually buying my own place.
I like the fact that we are like a family.
I love that we're all very weird and it's accepted.
It's a really lovely environment to be in, very supportive, nurturing.
We all get on really well.
We love working hard, but we also like to have fun, and I think the fact that we all have the same kind of aim, it works well together. We're all very different, and it's like we're still the cool group. Yeah.
With Susannah kind of cracking the whip, we have no time to just chill out or do anything like that.
I've learned a heck of a lot in the last 2 years, and I really appreciate how we are encouraged to get more involved in the business and just to grow ourselves.